What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Big T, right here with all of you guys right here right now today. And this is your AEW Dynamite review and result show for today, Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. MJF throws a surprise party for Adam Cole's birthday. We got this and so much more, so kick back and relax. And get ready in your AEW Dynamite review result show for today, Wednesday, July 5th, 2023 will be coming your way next right after the introductions and we get this party started. See you guys in a little bit.
This is M-Dog20, Matt Cross. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and you are checking out Beyond the Ring with my man, Big T. Thank you, man. Big T.
Hello, this is EC3 of TNA Wrestling, and you are so very fortunate because you are watching Beyond the Ring with Big T.
This is the bad boy Joey Janela, and you're watching Beyond the Ring. Big T.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are ready to have some fun tonight, because that's exactly what we're about to do. It's time for AEW Dynamite review and result show for today, Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Again, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Big T, right here with all of you guys today. And what a show for AEW Dynamite tonight. Had a lot of fun with it, enjoyed it. I think they did great. So we're going to get into everything here and break it down like only we can. So first off, oops, don't have my logo fixed here, hold on. Didn't have that in the right spot, I apologize. Okay. Looks like about right. Alright. So, real quickly here, everybody. Don't forget that you guys can check out my website, www.beyondtheringwithbigt.com. Don't forget, you guys, calling this show live on Skype using Big T_119. Follow me on Twitter at Beyond the Ring BT. Like me and follow me on Facebook at Beyond the Ring with Big T. Follow me on Instagram at Beyond the Ring with Big T. Use that hashtag Justice for Pretty. Donate to the show. The link is pinned to the YouTube live chat and all that stuff, so you guys can find that link there. And hope you guys will do that, so thank you. And now let's take a look at what we got. on AEW Dynamite tonight. Oh, and by the way, since it's an AEW Dynamite night, I figured I'd have to get some water that's truly dynamite. Fiji water. Got the Fiji facts on the back right here. Like you got Snapple facts, you got Fiji facts. Let's see. The Fiji Water Foundation. The Fiji Water Foundation was created in 2007 with two goals. First, to support the communities where we live and work. Second, to preserve Fiji's natural beauty. Since then, we've funded initiatives that include providing clean water and healthcare access to local communities, building educational facilities, and helping preserve the Sauvie Basin rainforest because it's Earth's finest water. The best water you can get right here. That's for sure. So we're going to crack this open, and we're going to get this show on the road here. Alright. Okay. So how you guys doing here tonight? AEW Dynamite review results for Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. We got Kenny Omega versus Wheeler Yuta in the main event. We got a blind eliminator tag tournament matches and all that stuff. So here we go. AEW Dynamite for Wednesday, July 5th, 2023 is coming to us live from Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. As the rivalry between the Elite and the Blackpool Combat Club continues to heat up, Kenny Omega is set to go one-on-one with Wheeler Yuta. Both men previously met at Double or Nothing 2023 back in May during the second ever Anarchy in the Arena match, with Yuta and his teammates ultimately emerging victorious. Two blind eliminator tag team tournament qualifier matches are set for tonight, as former tag team partners Limitless Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland square off with AEW International Champion Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin, while MJF and Adam Cole Baby are set to take on the newest participants, Daddy Magic Matt Menard and The Butcher, as the winners of the tournament will earn themselves a match with FTR and a chance at the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Okay, let's see, at the AEW World Tag Team Championships, and the Outcast Ruby Soho will be squaring off with Dr. Britt Baker DMD in a quarterfinals match for the Women's Owen Hart Cup tournament. The winner will advance to the semifinals and meet Sky Blue, becoming one step closer to facing either Willow Nightingale or Athena in the finals. The Acclaimed and Daddy-Ass Billy Gunn look to keep their good fortunes rolling as they collide with the Bollywood Boys and the Blade. Billy Gunn, Anthony Bones, and Max Caster have scored victories over the Spanish-announced Project, La Facción Ingobernable, and Varsity Athletes across the span of the last couple months. Additionally, Chris Jericho and Jon Moxley both have something on their minds to share tonight. So we'll see what they have to do, what they have to say. But that is everything for the preview of AEW. Got some we'll get into it here, see. Got some Hershey's Kisses. I don't know about you guys, but I get a sweet tooth from time to time, and Hershey's Kisses. There it is. It goes great with the Fiji water. Okay, so we have live Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, and Taz. Greet audiences at home as we head over to a video of Darby Allin telling Keith Lee to take the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament seriously and do what he has to do in their upcoming match. Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin then head to the ring. Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana follow. And that leads us to our opening matchup of the night for AEW Dynamite, which I think is pretty cool. These blind eliminator tags, I think it was an interesting idea, because it gives you the opportunity to, have these tag team matches and certain wrestlers be partners with each other when you wouldn't really expect them to be. There's another Hershey's Kiss. Sip of Fiji. So, Chris Jericho and Jon Moxley both have something on their minds to share tonight. Okay, I said that. So we got Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland teaming up again. Swerve and our glories back together for one night only, with Prince Nana in their corner going up against Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy in a blind eliminator tag team tournament quarterfinals match. So Darby and Keith Lee, they begin the action. The bell rings, and Keith Lee chucks Darby across the ring as he then gets him up on his shoulders. But Darby escapes, and Orange Cassidy tags in. Orange Cassidy delivers his signature chops, but Lee sends him crashing to the mat with a double chop. Orange Cassidy puts his hands in his pockets before Lee delivers another vicious chop. Darby tags in, and Orange Cassidy lands a drop kick. Let's see. Orange Cassidy lands a drop kick. He follows it up with an orange punch and tags in Swerve. Swerve delivers a kick to Darby's face and then delivers a diving uppercut off the middle rope and a right hand. He then dumps Darby out of the ring. Go to commercial. We come back from the commercial break. Swerve and Darby ascend to the top as Lee tags in and delivers a powerbomb brainbuster combination with Strickland. Lee locks in a bear hug before the action spills to the outside, and the now legal Orange Cassidy locks in a sleeper hold. Lee gets back in the ring by climbing the ring steps and subsequently crushing Darby beneath them and tossing Orange Cassidy off of his back. Orange Cassidy looks for a tornado DDT and a stun dog millionaire, but Lee blocks it. Darby catches Lee with a code red and goes for a pin as Swerve looks for the 450 splash to break it to pinfall, but Orange Cassidy rolls out of the way and Swerve hits Lee instead. Swerve then catches Darby with a backbreaker and tosses Orange Cassidy over to Lee. He looks for a spinning kick, but Orange Cassidy moves out of the way once again, and Swerve hits Lee. Orange Cassidy then catches Swerve with a diving DDT, and Darby pins him with the Last Supper pin. Swerve for the 1-2-3 and the pin and the win as Swerve couldn't kick out. So your winners here are Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. After the match, Keith Lee fist bumps Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin as Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana leave ringside. So yeah, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, they beat Swerve in our glory. Keith Lee also colored his hair. He dyed his hair and shaved his mustache and beard off, I noticed. So that was one thing. But it was a good match. It was a good tag match, you know, to get this started and everything. So they did good. Fun match. We then head backstage to Tony Schiavone catching up with Jungle Boy Jack Perry as he pulls up to the arena. Jungle Boy says that Hook's actions last week were ridiculous, and then says he is on his way to Tony Khan's office to demand an FTW World Heavyweight Championship match. Hook blindsides Jungle Boy, but Jungle Boy hops back into the car, and his driver, he hops back into the car and has his driver quickly take off. So, that's what we have there. Let's see, we go to commercial and we come back from the commercial break. We head over to a video of MJF and Adam Cole, baby, working out and training together in the gym, which I thought was funny. We go back at ringside. The Acclaimed and daddy-ass Billy Gunn head down to the ring as the Bollywood Boys and the Blaze are already waiting at ringside. So we got the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn against the Bollywood Boys and the Blade. Daddy Ass and the Blade begin the action as the bell rings. Both men lock up as Billy delivers a shoulder tackle. The Blade rolls him up. Gunn kicks out and delivers a right hand and then tags in Caster. Caster and Daddy Ass deliver a double back elbow before Gurv tags in as Caster then lands a back body drop and Bowens follows it up with the scissor knee timbers as Bowens then scissors Caster and Daddy Ass. Go to commercial, come back from the break. Gurv and Bowens tag in. Gurv rolls up Bowens, but Gurv kicks out Gunn, then tags in and plants Gurv, and then tags Caster back in. Caster lands the mic drop for the 1-2-3 and the pin of the win. Your winners are the Acclaimed, Platinum Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, and Daddy Ass Billy Gunn. After the match, the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn scissor in the ring after the match. But Harley Cameron interrupts them on the Titantron on the big screen, and she says she thinks it's fair that she interrupted them after they did the same to her while she was trying to show off her talents. She then announces that she made a video for the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn that she will premiere next week. And I'm like, who cares? That was one part where I'm like, who cares? But the match overall was good. We then head over to a video of Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley reflects on his relationship with Eddie Kingston over the years and asks what there is left for him to complain about. Moxley says it bothers him to hear Eddie Kingston complain about the younger generation, because they paved the way for them, and he tells him to answer the phone. So there you go. We then see Renee Paquette and RJ City draw the name of Matt Hardy's tag team partner in the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament for Friday's episode of AEW Rampage. RJ City unrolls the piece of paper and reveals that Matt Hardy will be teaming up with Double J Jeff Jarrett. So, we'll see what happens there. Go to commercial, come back from the break. Chris Jericho makes his way down to the ring. This got really interesting. Really fast. This segment, I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with these two men. I really am. You know, I think this would be fantastic if Chris Jericho and Don Callis were to really get involved in something like this, and have their own stable. I really do. I think it would be great stuff. So, I mean, you guys let me know what you think, but that's where I'm at. Don Callis makes Chris Jericho an offer. Jericho says it is a bittersweet night for him because he's accumulated a lot of losses over the past few weeks. Jericho then says it is time for him to evaluate things and make a few changes in the place he started. Jericho reminisces over his days training with Stu Hart and the early days of his career, and says he remembers the passion and fire that he had back then. Jericho says wrestling is still everything to him, and says it is time to become a better version of Chris Jericho. So it sounds like maybe the Jericho Appreciation Society is done. Maybe. I don't know. Don Callis then makes his way down to the ring. And Don Callis says he is hearing that Jericho needs a change. Don Callis says 6 years ago today, he offered Jericho his first match with Kenny Omega at the Tokyo Dome. And Don Callis says that match changed the course of history, and he would not be here without him. Which, that's true, there wouldn't be an AEW without that match happening, for sure. But Jericho says Don Callis would not be here if he didn't bring him back into the wrestling business in 2015. Don Callis says they made an agreement a long time ago. And he says the two of them make history, and he's looking to build a new family after turning on Kenny Omega. Don Callis says he is building his new family on trust. And when he thinks of trust, he thinks of Chris Jericho. Don Callis then asked Chris Jericho to join the Don Callis family. And Jericho says that he doesn't join factions because he creates them. And then Jericho says, I have just one word for you, Don Callis, on what my answer is. And Jericho just looks at Don Callis right in the eye and says, maybe. And then just walks off. So not a yes, not a no, just a maybe, and I can't wait. I think Jericho, major thing, and a lot of people would love it. You know, especially Jericho being a heel and, you know, joining the Don Callis family, so to speak, and I just think it would be an amazing, you know, like a really amazing thing to happen here. I just do. I really do. I think it would be a great thing. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. Alright guys, so after Chris Jericho and Don Callis, which I'm telling you, them in a faction, my god, that would be brilliant. Chris Jericho and Don Callis, I love that idea. As we move on here, on the next part of everything to see, let's see. This was the best part of the show, honestly, this next part. This is definitely the best part of the entire show. Let's see. Alright, hold on here, guys. I am looking. I gotta get back to the spot where I was at, because I lost it. I lost it, and I don't like losing stuff. So let me see here. Let me see. Okay. Alright, guys, there we go. Got it. Alright, so MJF and Adam Cole, they make their way to the ring. And Daddy Magic Matt Menard and the Butcher are already waiting inside the ring. So we got MJF and Adam Cole, baby, against Daddy Magic Matt Menard and the Butcher in a blind eliminator tag team tournament quarterfinals match. The bell rings, and Menard and Butcher blindside Adam Cole and MJF. They send Adam Cole crashing out of the ring before Menard fires off some right hands on MJF. MJF locks in an abdominal stretch on Menard and then teases, tagging in Adam Cole. Menard escapes the hold by landing a hip toss, and then fires off shoulders on his midsection and jams his knee into MJF's throat. Butcher then tags in and lands a knee. And we go to commercial. We come back from the commercial break as Menard tags in and locks in an abdominal stretch on MJF. MJF yells at Adam Cole for some help, but eventually manages to escape on his own with a hip toss. And Butcher tags in and prevents MJF from tagging in Adam Cole, and then sends him crashing into the top turnbuckle face first. Menard tags in, and Menard tags in and tries preventing MJF from tagging Adam Cole, but MJF rakes his eyes and makes the tag to Cole. Cole lands a pump kick and a shoulder breaker, and then delivers an enziguri to the interfering Butcher and dumps him out of the ring. He rocks Menard with one of his own and then follows it up with a super kick and the boom for the 1-2-3 in the pin and the win. Your winners are MJF and Adam Cole, baby. Now, this is where things got really fun. And I mean really fun. I don't know how you guys feel about this, or what's your thoughts are, you know. But I will tell you this, is that it just this felt like the very first ever This Is Your Life, when WWE did the This Is Your Life segments, and they had The Rock and Mick Foley. This kind of felt like that. I'm not saying 100% like that, but it kind of felt like that, if that makes sense to you guys. I know it felt like that to me. You know, it just had that vibe, it had that feeling. But anyway, MJF has a birthday surprise for Adam Cole, baby. After the match, MJF asks if there are any fans of himself or Adam Cole in the house. and says that the two of them are better than them, baby. Actually, when MJF asked a question, he's like, are there any devil worshippers in the house? Because you know how MJF is. I mean, MJF, he always says he's the devil himself, and then his fans, he always calls them devil worshippers. So for MJF, you know, his fans are devil worshippers. For Adam Cole, he just said, are there any devil worshippers, you know, in the crowd? And then he's like, are there any fans of Adam Cole, baby? You know, that's basically how he did it. So, I mean, you already know right off the bat that MJF is trying to kiss the ass of Adam Cole. I mean, that's the simplest way I can put it. That, you know, MJF is definitely trying to kiss the ass of Adam Cole. He doesn't want to face Adam Cole again. You know, he doesn't even want to get involved with this at all. And, you know, can you really blame him after Adam Cole almost beat him, you know, just 3 weeks ago? MJF knew what kind of dangerous trouble he was in, and what a threat Adam Cole is to him and his championship. MJF already knows all this. So, at this point, MJF asks Adam Cole if he's ready to party tonight. Adam Cole says sure, and he looks to leave the ring. But MJF stops Adam Cole and wishes him a happy birthday. Next thing you know, streamers rain down from the ceiling as crew members are bringing down a birthday cake with a candle on it, balloons, and party hats. MJF even puts a party hat on himself and on Adam Cole. And then MJF starts singing happy birthday to Adam Cole before Adam Cole cuts him off and thanks MJF for the celebration, but he's like, get it, you're a good singer and whatnot. Adam Cole then says MJF has done more than enough. MJF tells Adam Cole to make a wish, and just as Adam Cole makes a wish, you know, MJF is sneaking up behind Adam Cole to smash his face in his own birthday cake, but Adam Cole sidesteps MJF, and Adam Cole sends MJF face first into his own birthday cake. Adam Cole then tells MJF, you know, that what he did was nice, and thanks, friend. And MJF was just sitting down on the mat covered in cake, eating cake off his fingers, and, you know, kind of laughing about it. I wonder what they're doing with this whole friendship angle with Adam Cole and MJF, but I'm telling you, I like it. I like it. I hope they win that whole tag team tournament, because this is fun. This is, like, so fun, what they're doing with these guys. So, Tony Khan, keep up the good booking there. Keep up the good booking there. Great stuff. Let's see. What else do we got? So, I mean, after this incredible segment, which I did, I thought that segment was amazing. It really was. Did we really need anything else from this? Not really. Not really. I mean, it was really good. Really, really good. But now, you know, going forward here, what happens next? Let's see. We go to commercial break, and then we come back from the commercial break, and we head backstage to Renee Paquette, Chris Jericho, Daniel Garcia, and Sammy Guevara. Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara questioned Chris Jericho's confrontation with Don Callis earlier, and Jericho says a maybe is not a yes or a no. as Renee Paquette then announces that Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara will be teaming up in the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament, and Chris Jericho tells them to use it as an opportunity to prove themselves because there will come a time where they need to spread their wings and fly. So Jericho's already preparing them. Like, hey, I'm more than likely going to take this offer. Be prepared. And you guys got to start going on your own. Hey, what's up, Eddie? How's it going, man? Always good to see Eddie Chaos. Come on in. But yeah, that's what we got there. Let's see. Now that we actually got, where it's possible that Jericho and Don Callis are going to join up, I dig it. I really do. I like it. Hopefully they do join up. I really do want to see both of them go against each other. I think it would be fun. Well, Don Callis and Jericho come together, that would be fun. So now we go back at ringside. We got Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, heads down to the ring. And the Ruby Soho of the Outcast, they come out with, she comes out with Soraya and Toni Storm. Let's see, All in London, can't wait for it. Pac versus Orange Cassidy for the title. Yeah, that would be nice. I think All in London's going to be fantastic, Eddie, I do. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait, personally. It's going to be a huge show. They got like 75,000 tickets sold. It's going to be awesome. AEW is getting better and better as the time's going on. That's for sure. AEW's been doing some fantastic stuff. They've been moving up the ladder, and I can't wait to see, what they're gonna do is more and more and more come along with them. But we'll see. Alright, folks. Take another swig of water. Good stuff right there. It's such good shit, pal. On a hot night like this, you're gonna be thirsty. So we got a rematch of last year's Owen Hart Cup Tournament Finals. We got Ruby Soho with Soraya and Toni Storm in a corner going up against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, in an Owen Hart Cup Tournament quarterfinals match. Britt brought out her Owen Hart belt from last year that she won. But the bell rings, both women lock up. Ruby rolls out of the ring for a breather and then slides back inside and delivers an arm drag. Britt and Ruby go back and forth with submission holds before Britt lands a shoulder block and a sling blade as Ruby then drags Britt to the outside and then delivers a forearm. Britt finds herself surrounded by Toni Storm and Soraya, and Ruby then levels her. We go to commercial. We come back from the commercial break. Britt delivers a series of forearms and a clothesline as she follows it up with a neck breaker and then delivers a forearm. Britt fires back with a twisting neck breaker and looks for the lockjaw, but Ruby sucks out of the way. Ruby looks for the no future, but Britt blocks it and delivers a super kick. Ruby fires back at the Saito suplex and ascends to the top, and then looks for a double stomp as Britt ducks out of the way and delivers a thrust kick. And then rolls up Ruby. Ruby kicks out, and Britt looks for the lockjaw. But Soraya hops up on the apron, and before she can, Ruby takes advantage and sends Britt into Britt's honorary Owen Hart Cup title belt. As Toni Storm holds it in place, Ruby then lands the no future on Britt and goes for the pin, but Britt kicks out. Ruby then locks in the crossface, but Britt escapes and looks to transition into the lockjaw. as Toni Storm and Soraya drag Ruby out of the ring to save her. Britt then levels Soraya and Toni as she slides back into the ring to join Ruby. And Ruby rolls up Britt with some assistance from Soraya and Toni Storm for the 1, 2, 3 in the pin of the win. Your winner and moving on in the Own Heart Cup tournament is Ruby Soho. After the match, Sky Blue appears and stares down Ruby Soho ahead of their semifinals match in the Owen tournament. So, that's what we had there. And, guys, this match was absolutely amazing. It might not sound like the biggest match, but the match that ended up main eventing this show turned out to be an amazing one. It really did. It turned out to be an amazing match, a lot better than I expected it to be. Because a lot of times, these matches, I don't know, it's like, I guess you don't really expect, really anything big out of them. But then it's like at the end of the day, you end up getting these matches that might not look that big. But then you get it, presented to you. And it ends up being a really great freaking match. And that's actually what tonight was. So we're about to get into all this right now. Let's go ahead and do just that. Eddie says Samoa Joe versus CM Punk on Saturday on Collision is going to be crazy. Oh yeah, Eddie. That's going to be some crazy shit, bro. Definitely. I can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. So we go back at ringside. Wheeler Yuta heads down to the ring. Kenny Omega follows, and we got time for our main event of the evening for AEW Dynamite. And it looks like this. We got Kenny Omega from the Elite going up against Wheeler Yuta from the Blackpool Combat Club. So the bell rings, and Yuta blindsides Omega as he delivers a series of chops and right hands. But Omega fires back with a few chops and right hands of his own. Yuta bites Omega's head, but Omega whips him into his head and follows it up with a back body drop and a backbreaker as he lands a boot across his jaw and plants him face first. But Yuta lands a drop kick and ascends to the top, where he lands a missile drop kick and kips up, and then delivers a tope suicida. Yuta then sends Omega crashing into the barricade and then follows it up with a neck breaker on the floor, as Yuta then delivers an elbow to the back of Omega's neck on the apron. We go to commercial. We come back from the commercial break. Yuta looks for a senton, but Omega gets his knees up, as he then fires off right hands before landing a pair of double axe handle chops and an elbow strike. He hits a fisherman's buster and looks for the V-trigger, but Yuta ducks out of the way as Omega then ascends to the top and lands a superplex. And then these two men, they go back and forth with strikes before Yuta delivers a German suplex. Omega fires back with elbows, but Yuta lands a series of chops and forearms as Yuta sets up for a German suplex, but Omega fires back with a knee to the back of his neck and a pair of Snapdragon suplexes. He follows it up with a V-trigger knee and sets up for the one-winged angel, but Yuta escapes. Omega delivers a powerbomb, but Don Callis marches down to ringside as security stops him, and the referee becomes distracted by the commotion on the outside, allowing Konosuke Takeshita to sneak up on Kenny Omega and deliver the Blue Thunder Bomb, as Yuta ascends to the top and delivers a frog splash, and then goes for a pin, and then Omega kicks out and lands the one-winged angel for the 1, 2, 3 and the pin and the win. And your winner here is indeed Kenny Omega. After the match, Claudio Castagnoli and Konosuke Takeshita beat down Kenny Omega as the Elite runs down with chairs in hand to make the save as the Young Bucks deliver the BT trigger to Claudio and hold him in place for Hangman Adam Page to hit him with the chair, but the Dark Order runs down and grabs the chair out of Hangman's hand to stop him from hitting Claudio right in the face of the chair. And they grab the chair out of his hand as AEW Dynamite goes off the air. And that's how Dynamite ended, folks. It was a pretty crazy show, if you ask me. A pretty crazy show, and a good show at that. Great main event. The MJF and Adam Cole stuff I thought was amazing. I loved it. They really did a good job. Adam Cole and AEW World Heavyweight Champion MJF, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman advanced to the next round of the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament on Adam Cole's birthday to boot. The pair faced off against Danny Magic Maminard and the Butcher on Wednesday night's Dynamite, who were paired earlier in the day. MJF and Adam Cole's tag team victory was topped off with MJF surprising Adam Cole with some over-the-top birthday festivities and seemingly a sincere thank you from Adam Cole. Their pairing in the Blind Eliminator Tournament has thrown a wrench into the ongoing storyline between MJF and Adam Cole, which started with a heated promo and carried on into Adam Cole wrestling MJF to a 30-minute time limit draw in a championship eliminator match. Since then, MJF has been laying it on thick with Adam Cole after they were paired together for the tournament. MJF has had something of a busy run on AEW programming lately. He defended his AEW World Heavyweight title at AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling Forbidden Door and proceeded to defend it once again on AEW Collision against All Ego Ethan Page. The AEW World Heavyweight Champion MJF also made his first appearance on AEW Rampage 2 weeks ago. So, that's everything, but yeah, the stuff with MJF is always the best stuff. But yeah, that's everything for AEW Dynamite tonight, folks. That's all I could give you as part of the review. And now I have to rate the show on a scale of 1 to 10. And it was a very fun show tonight. I had a lot of fun watching it. I hope you guys did too. I thought the show itself did very well. I did. I enjoyed myself. It was just, it was a show that I very thoroughly enjoyed. Especially all the MJF Adam Cole stuff I thought was just super cool. But that's just me. But anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to say that AEW Dynamite for today, Wednesday, July 5th, 2022, I'm going to say AEW Dynamite without a doubt got a 10 out of 10 plus, and the 2 thumbs up and the big T seal of approval. Awesome show tonight. So, keep it up, AEW. Keep doing what you're doing because it's such good shit, pal. But, yeah, anyway, guys, there you go. And, yeah, so that is going to do it for me right here on this episode of Beyond the Ring with Big T right here today, everybody. And, I will see all you guys next time. And yes, there will be a next time for me right here on Beyond the Ring with Big T. What we're going to do is WWE Friday Night SmackDown review results show and AEW Collision review and results shows on Saturday night. And then Rampage, we'll make that up, sometime maybe on Monday before Raw, because Rampage is a short stream and it's the 100th episode of Rampage. But now, what we're going to do for regular schedule going forward on Saturday, we're going to do SmackDown and Collision, because those are 2 bigger shows, and we'll do it that way. So SmackDown and Collision coming up for you guys on Saturday night. Because Friday, I won't be home, but I'll be watching SmackDown and Rampage, and then Collision's on Saturday, so it'll all work out. But yeah, there you go, folks. So that's the next time I'll see you. And don't forget us, and we won't forget you. And of course, if you want the best, and yes, I do mean the absolute best for all of your professional wrestling needs, right here on the internet, right here on YouTube.com today. Always remember to think Beyond the Ring with Big T. And then, of course, everybody, thank you very much for watching and listening to your AEW Dynamite review results show for today, Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Thank you, AEW and Tony Khan, for a great show today. And cheers. Let's have the rest of the Fiji water. That's such good shit, pal. On a hot summer night, don't forget to leave your likes, comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. And keep those numbers going onward and upward is very much appreciated. Helps out the show. Donate to the show as well if you haven't done so already. That would really mean a lot as well. So please do that. But yeah, guys, so thank you very much for watching and listening to your AEW Dynamite review results show for today, Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. Thank you, AEW and Tony Khan, for a great show. And as always, everybody, always remember, and of course, never ever forget that I'm your host, Big T, and that I'll see all of you at the matches, and I'll see all of you for your WWE Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Collision coverage on Saturday Night Live right here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. So join me right here for it. And take care, everybody. I love you all. And of course, good night, everybody. Ha 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 ha.
This is M-Dog 20, Matt Cross. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and you were checking out Beyond the Ring with my man, Big T. Thank you, man. Big T.
Hello, this is EC3 of TNA Wrestling, and you are so very fortunate because you are watching Beyond the Ring with Big T.
This is the bad boy Joey Janela, and you're watching Beyond the Ring. AEW.